Ranked Gamers here. We're doing a spotlight on the TRK Samarkand, made by Demon Petrushev. And I thought this was an amazing ship, so I decided to do a review on it. It has hydrogen and ion thrusters on this, so it's quite a fast ship. It has a nice back end. I believe this is the only part that actually uses the hydrogen on the actual ship. But let's take a look inside and see what it has to offer. And I looked a lot at this ship, and it looks quite nice. As you can see, you could connect two ships together through here because it has merge blocks, which is really nice, and it's survival ready from what I can tell because it's actually pressurized inside and such stuff. Now, as we go into here, it has nice lights and stuff. You can see that there's turrets guarding each entrance, which is nice sometimes, because if you have an intruder entering the place. And this way, we pretty much have the med bays and such in the cockpit and stuff, so let's go this way. So there are 6 med bays in this room, and it's also pressurized in this section right here, as you can see. And you won't be running out of any life support at this rate, because everything in this ship is connected by stuff. Now into this section, you have 16 cryopods, which is a very large amount of cryopods in here, I believe. I don't know who would ever need this many, but I think this looks very nice in here with this many cryopods. See the wiring above, all of this connected. So let's continue on to the next section. In this section, I believe it's just great detail in here, so like a detailed hallway, which I think everything needs. Like every ship needs it, because you want something nice in your ship, like a nice hallway or something. And so on. And you can see that these are cargo containers to access the rest of the stuff into the ship, which actually, for the cargo container part, there's actually 3 large cargo containers, which I think is really nice for when you need storage and stuff. And you have 4 oxygen farms in here, which makes it kind of nice, because then if you were ever on a ship, it'd be kind of nice to see some plants and such and stuff like that. There's also seats in here, so it's like a passenger section. Now let's move on to the next section. This is the command center in here, which is a very nice section. You can see there's programmable blocks in here and timer blocks. You can hop into the seat, fly off and stuff, and whatever. And you can see that there's actually updating stats in these corners up here. I found that really nice in case if you ever need to look at the stats on the ship instead of pressing K and clicking on the stuff. You can actually just look up here and it'll tell you all the information that you need, because it goes up and down through it all, which is really nice. So great job on that part. Now into the next section. There are 4 oxygen generators on this entire ship, which I found kind of interesting. And this is the section where they all are. So yeah, you can see they're all wired up into the ship and such, and it's really nice. And that. In this next section, you have 2 reactors and 38 batteries, which is quite a lot of power, I'd say. And you have a lot of hydrogen tanks for this ship too, because it needs to power up the hydrogen thrusters. And that is that. Now let's go back here. You can see that there's even more hydrogen tanks back here as well, and there's a lot of gyroscopes. So if you go inside the ship, go show you, those are all the gyroscopes right there. So I still think it has a little bit of troubles with turning, but it has enough gyroscopes to make a nice decent turn, I believe. And as you can see, there are a lot of turrets on this ship. There's missile turrets and Gatling turrets on this. I hope you all liked the spotlight. It was awesome to make because it was a lot of fun. And this is a really awesome ship, so I decided it'd be amazing to do a spotlight on it. And so on, so hope you enjoyed, and I'll be making more content like this. And I'll see you all later. Bye!